Apologize about that, but like I was saying, with these top 1978 top sets, I think they're one of the most underrated sets out there. These cards are extremely gorgeous, man. I mean, they really look really nice, the imagery of it, and they don't go for a lot of money. I mean, you can get nines and even tens in some cases for really great deals. So, just really stoked that I can add the Jim Palmer to my picture collection there. Moving right along here, picked up another Don Sutton. This is the 1976. Just a gorgeous card. 76 is another one of those sets that I think is underrated. Again, just great color schemes to it. The images are really nice, and absolutely stoked that I can add this Mint 9 of Don Sutton to the collection there. And then a big card here. Really excited about owning this one. Just trying to find this one in a Mint 9, and I finally did. One of my favorite pitchers of all time in Fergie Jenkins. This is 1974 Topps in a Mint 9. Not flashy, just a face shot of him without the hat on. But nevertheless, I had to have it. I'm trying to build up his collection there, and this was on my list, so I'm glad that I own it now. And a Mint 9, fantastic card there. Picked up another Jim Palmer here. This is the 77 cloth sticker. Just a fantastic card. Got it in a near mint to mint 8. Got this on the cheap. I can't believe I got this probably less than it would cost to grade it. So, what can you say? I'm never going to pass up a Hall of Famer card for under the price that it costs to grade. It's just a great card. So I really love it. 1977 Topps cloth sticker. Another Don Sutton. This is an old Peachy. 1977. Got it in a near mint to mint 8. I thought that card looked fantastic. The backings on it, I wish I had the other one, is different than the regular Topps, but nevertheless, I just really love the way this card looks. So glad I can add an O-Peachy to the collection there. Picked up another Tom Seaver. This is his 1987 Topps card in the Gem Mint 10. I didn't own this one. Definitely wanted to add it to my collection there. Another great shot of him getting ready to throw that pitch, man. Just a fantastic pitcher in my eyes. Arguably one of the best. You can stack his number up against any of the big dogs. Nolan Ryan, put Tom Seaver's numbers there. You may be a little surprised there, but Tom Seaver nevertheless was magnificent. Glad I can add the 87 card there. Moving right along, got some Steve Carlton pickups. This is just an absolutely gorgeous card here from 1984. This is a strikeout leaders card where it features Steve Carlton and legendary Jack Morris, which I think should be in the Hall of Fame. But that's another story for another time. But just nevertheless, I will always pick up these cards, man. It's like getting 2 for 1. Just a great card here. 2 legendary pitchers, in my opinion, in the Gem Mint 10. 1984 Steve Carlton here. Just a fantastic pose, man. I mean, I really like 84. You get the image there where he's winding, and then you get the face shot down here. Topps really knew what they were doing back then in the 80s, man. They really had some fantastic looking cards, man. I really enjoyed collecting these back in the day, so glad that I can add that in the Gem Mint 10. Here's another one right here. This is the highlights, 1984. Again, you look at the poses, they're quite similar. Just great images, man, of this legendary pitcher right here. Both of these are in a 10. I really love it, man. And then this one right here, I'm really stoked about. I was talking with Nate, and I was trying to find another 89 card of Sammy Sosa, and I couldn't find one. I would type it in and do searches where the only one that would come up obviously was his Donruss one, and I have his Donruss in a BGS 9.5, but I wanted something different. I really like Topps cards, and I was hoping that I would find another card in 89, but just couldn't do it until this popped up. And I thought, PSA made a mistake. I thought, how can this be? I remember the 1990 Topps ML debut set. But turns out that they did release an early set that year. And sure enough, Sammy Sosa was in it. So I don't know if you can consider this as rookie card or not, but I will. And I'm going to go ahead and display this one. I have a display case that I display all of my 500 home run hitters in. And I'm going to put this one in there. I really like the top scheme here with the kind of that reddish background with the black. Really makes the image of him stand out. So just a fantastic addition there in a Gem Mint 10. Glad that I can own that one. And picked up another Tom Seaver again with the 86. Anytime I can find him at a reasonable price, I'm going to pull the trigger because I've seen the prices just spike up on 86 cards, and I'm not sure if that's just because now they're just getting a lot more stricter on how they grade 86 cards because of the black borders around here. But another Tom Seaver, he had his regular in the regular set, and then he also had the traded. So I'm glad that I own both of them now in a 10. So just fantastic right there. And then picked up Sheffield. Surprisingly, I did not own a graded PSA one in a 10. I have a Beckett 9.5 in the Tiffany version, but I do not own a PSA one. So this popped up. I got this on the cheap. Anytime I can find one of my favorite players of all time, in a 10 at a cheap price, I will pull the trigger every time. I love Sheffield. He was such an offensive machine, just a fun guy to watch play ball. It wasn't the best defensive player, I will agree. We argue about this all the time up in my card shop. I will agree with that. But, boy, you cannot deny what type of offense this guy brought to the mound, man. He was just incredible, man. He was a freaking freak of nature when it came to hitting balls, man. He was incredible. So another 500 home run hitter. Glad that I can have the Sheffield and the PSA 10. Fantastic there. Another pickup for the Jim Palmer collection. 1973 Topps. This is the boyhood photos of stars, where it features a kid picture of him along with his photo down at the bottom. I don't know. I never really did any research on these cards. I collected them back in the day, but I don't see too many graded ones pop up, at least when I was doing the search. So when this one popped up, I thought it looked awesome. I got a really great deal on this in a near mint to mint 8. So just an awesome card. And then these next two I really love. I found this one right here. I remember getting these back in the day. Topps paired up with Kmart and end up releasing a Superstar series. And, the Nolan Ryan was one of the key cards in that set. And here it is. I own it in a Gem Mint 10. Just a fantastic addition. They're not really cheap when you get them, in the Gem Mint 10. I'm sure you can find them, in about the $15 to $20 range, in the 9s or something like that. 10s can go for some pretty decent money, but I will tell you, I did not pay that much. I got this at an incredible deal, and I'm glad that I have it in my collection now. Last card of the night, and I will let you guys go. This is the Strikeout Leaders card of Tom Seaver with the countdown here on the left. Just an absolutely fantastic card from 1996. Anytime I can find these Strikeout Leader cards, I will pick them up every time in an 8 and higher. They just look awesome, and you can get them at cheap prices, man. I mean, it's like getting I'm telling you, 2 for 1. They just look absolutely fantastic. So, and that's my pickups, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed. I'm sorry I had to break it up in two. I had a malfunction with the phone there earlier, but I'm definitely going to be back here. I got a care package in from my YouTube brother, Indian Head. Nathan, I got your package here. It's at home now, so I'm going to come back over the weekend and make a video, man. So that's going to be awesome. And then that's all I got, guys. So until the next video, as always, you guys stay blessed, and I'll talk to you tubers on the next one. Bye.